So, Dad, we're not quite halfway through the season, but we're at the Christmas break. So, a lot of stuff's happened in the NHL. What's kind of caught your eye?
Well, I know you said to check this out, and I wrote this down. Well, I have to say, Minnie, as we talked, is first. Who would ever thought?
Well, as you said, you want to say Bill Guerin put his job on the line.
Oh, did he ever?
Getting rid of Suter and Parisi and like tens of millions of dollars they got to pay out.
And
if they were in last place, he'd be gone.
Oh, if that Guerin's got a lot of guts, and he is with the U.S. club. I don't know what.
He's the GM of the U.S. Olympics. So
that's in the junior.
Yeah.
Anaheim tied for first as we talk.
Nobody saw that.
No, nobody. I never. And Bob Murray, he's a good guy. And Bob Murray what Bob Murray got fired for? Being mean to people in the.
Yeah.
But I mean, he built this club, and now he's sitting watching.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem right.
Well, they're a different world now.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah. Detroit, as of now, as they're in the playoffs, and the Bruins, although they have 5 games on hand, are out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
How about the Islanders in their new building? They can't win.
No, they're struggling. I don't know what happened there. But the thing with Boston, Dad, we're just saying that they've given up 68 goals. That's the third best. Only the Flames and Canes have given up less goals.
Yeah,
they can't score. That seems to be the problem.
Funny with that line too. Yeah. But the Islanders in their new building, and Barry Trotz behind the net. I thought I thought the new arena, would spark them on. But it seems as if they love that old arena.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
They'll move back to Nassau County. But it's the old saying, the goaltending's struggling.
Yeah.
That the goaltending's not doing what they did before.
Well, anyhow, the Islanders, they're struggling. Nazem Kadri.
Yeah, our buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, our buddy, that fourth in the league. He stuck up for me. What do you say, Tim?
Well, when everybody was kind of bailing on you, he just said...
Everybody.
He said, well, I know Donnie's a friend of mine. I'm sure he didn't mean it the way he said it, and he was the thing.
And
he was...
I was one of my favorites.
Right. Remember you kissed him on you gave him a kiss on TV.
Yeah.
With but we'll say it again, that you really stuck up for him when he came up from London. It was a first-round pick.
Oh.
And the Leafs just treated him awful.
I've never seen, in all my years of being in hockey, I've never seen a parent club pick on a number 1 draft choice like he did. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he was leading the... now, let me get this straight. I think he was leading him in the goals, and he tied with points, and he was a +8
in the exhibition.
Something like
in his
that.
rookie year. Yeah.
Yeah, and they said that, and the one guy said that.
He goes. Yeah, I think he goes. I don't know if it was the coach or the GM. He goes, well, when Nazem Kadri's on the ice, he says there's a lot of scoring chances both for them and us. Yeah. And like for an 18-year-old kid, and then the guy goes, well, he's got to go down and dominate junior, and that's Ron Wilson said that, I believe. And you go, well, junior hockey, the OHL is not easy to dominate.
No, you better believe it.
And just think about it. The only guys
I cheer for him all the time.
I do. The only guys that have more points are Ovi, McDavid, and Draisaitl.
Yeah, and that's all you hear about.
Yeah.
Okay, Nazem Kadri, one of my favorites. Jack Campbell, he's tied right now, and he'll probably make the All-Star. Best percentage in the league. Pretty good, Tim.
Yeah, best save percentage. And you know what, Dad? I hate to say it. I'm waiting for him to crack. I just can't believe he's that good.
Well, I'll tell you, boy, they shoot at him, and you think a goal's going in, and he just is routine. Yeah. I know.
Well, but you're right. Like we were talking about him. When they shoot on him, you think he's going to make the save.
But when they do score, you think, what the heck happened there? It's usually a tip in or something like that. And we had James Reimer. Remember, he had Ron and I on the on his mask, so we used to talk about him.
Yeah,
and he's doing well. And Ovi, here's the thing that gets me: Ovi has more assists than he has goal, and he's +18.
Yeah,
and before that, he used to be getting 40, 50 goals, and he'd be a minus.
He'd be minus, yeah. How about the guy from Calgary, the Cal McCarr? I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's got 13 goals, defenseman, 13 goals in 23 games. He's on pace for over 40 goals.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get 40 goals. But, well, Chikrin got 20 goals last year, and he looked like he's going to be ready to be traded out of Arizona.
He's having a tough year this year, though.
Yeah. And, you know, what happens is you have the great year and you don't prepare yourself. I'm not saying this happened, but it seems to be when a guy has a great year, and the guys that are great, like Gretzky, Gretzky, Crosby, and Bobby Orr would be the only guys I know that would play for nothing. All they do was wanted to play the game. Okay, but here's a guy that is Troy Terry. He's got 30 points in I forget how many games. In 31 games, he broke his kneecap last year. He is right up in the scoring too, and for a while he led the league, and nobody said anything. Of course, you get out in that Western League, and nobody knows you're alive.
You had a broken kneecap, and you didn't even know it.
Yeah, I'm paying for it now, though.
Yeah, but didn't you? You had a broken kneecap, and you didn't know it.
What happened was, I went to the doctor, and I'd hurt my knee. And he said, when did you have a broken kneecap? And I said, I never had a broken kneecap. Yes, you did. He says, look at the x-rays. And I did have a broken kneecap. Man, the old days you played, if you didn't play, you were in deep trouble.
Like, do you remember when it happened? Like,
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember when I take a guy into the boards, my knee had hit the boards. That's when it really hurt.
It wasn't the time when you
I don't remember.
Well, didn't you say you hit a guy and Connie Mann again said you got mad at you for hitting a guy?
No, that was the second time. Oh. That's when he took the x-rays. They never took even x-rays out in Spokane. You played. If you didn't play, somebody would take your spot.